Okay guys, so today I have, I guess, my craft day haul. Kind of weird. It took a long time to get here. I'm not sure if this is everything. It was only a few items that I had picked up, but I don't know. They just took a good while to get here. A lot of them were in processing or packaging, I guess, for like a good week, you know, before I even shipped. So, I'm talking about the August craft day or days. So hopefully you guys are getting your items in too. I think I'm hearing from you guys, like with the diamond press wreath, that either it's shipped or I've already received it, and it's such a cool kit. So anyway, if any of these items are still available, I will go ahead and link them there in the description box, possibly embed it in the video. It says like show products or shop products. You would click on that and it goes to show you those items, and those would be affiliate links, which means I'll make a small commission if you purchase items to those links. So thank you for using those if you would like. Okay, I was gonna say one of them might be something from actually July. This is just a set of small cutting folders for the Grand Marquee. So I am fortunate in that Diamond Press sent me extras whenever I had reviewed the initial machine, but I did pick up some more because, again, these are not things they're going to be including like in the kits, right? You know, with the older ones where you would just kind of, with the Marquee, you would get one of these, and you still get one of these in every kit. It's just not the thicker, bigger ones. So I went ahead and picked up a pack, but they took this long to get here because they were on like back order, or yeah, basically they sold them out and then they added some more, so they had to wait for those to come in. So I'm happy to have those. Let's see what else we have here. I do have a big order of beading items, but I think I'm going to do a separate video on that because maybe you guys aren't interested in that. So this video is probably going to be kind of short, and I'll do the Beadaholic or Beadaholic. I don't know. I think Beadaholic. Unboxing, I guess, you know, haul. And then I have some nail items too, so I'll share those with you guys later. Let's see. Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, this is going to be a quick one. I think this is it, guys. I'll have to go check my mail just in case something else got delivered by itself, but I think this is all I was waiting on. So we have the Halloween box dies from Griffin. Again, this might have been an auto ship. I don't know. I feel like if it was, I didn't ever get it. But this is so cute because, again, like the bow gift box, which I still have sitting here in front of me, it's something like this. Quick, you know, work up, super cute. Or maybe they were going to be auto ships and they decided to just send them, you know, sell them one by one. You guys let me know if there was an auto ship on these kinds of things, which would kind of make sense right now, especially if things are kind of, you know, iffy on like whatever with the tariffs and all this other ridiculous stuff. So maybe they don't have the pricing, so maybe they're just kind of, maybe it's better to put them out. I have noticed less auto ships, I will say. So anyway, this one's super cute. It's going to have the little pumpkin or jack-o'-lantern, really. Front and back, of course, and then the little piece in the center here. Let me grab my ruler. Sorry. Okay, maybe not. I was gonna say I had my ruler out and then I put things away when I did my nails, so I have all this area and I can't find my ruler, but I will give you an idea roughly how big this guy is. This largest die is just about 6 inches wide, and in the other direction is just about 5 inches, okay? And then it has a happy Halloween, like little placard, really cute, or trick or treat, the little leaves. And then I love the handle. How cute is that? So it's nice and delicate and cute, but then you can put that on top of that background piece so it's more sturdy. It's going to be really cute. So looking forward to trying that out very soon here. And then this is the Gothic Revival 3D frames. Again, I always have to check and make sure I don't have this. If I do, somebody had said there was an auto ship with like the new Empress, and that might be where these came from, or they are where these came from, because I know I was like, I don't have these, but at the same time, I don't know. So if that's the case, I'm picking it up now. It's really pretty, unless you brought it out for Halloween, because it's very Halloween, right? Gorgeous, I'm sure, 5x7 piece. I'm gonna have to find my ruler. This is crazy. So we have the larger out, you know, the background, then this beautiful one here that does not have a center cut, but if you pair it with this, then you can make a frame or just have another matte layer. And then this beautiful piece here, and then these little guys, I hardly ever use them, but there you go. You have these other pieces that help you. Maybe some stamping, maybe you cut it with that, I don't know. This is going to be a really quick video, guys. I'm sorry about that. I will say, I noticed with HSN and Diamond Press, they did bring back a few of the watercolor auto ships, and some of them I've already done tutorials on, some I have not yet. but I believe like the spring one and some other one is out now too. So if I recall, I'll link those for you guys. And then I have a follow-up on some shoes I bought on Etsy. If you guys watched the haul recently, I had some shoes that I picked up from Etsy, and I showed them to you guys, and I had to exchange them, and the lady was like, yeah, like, it took her like a day to respond, so I'm like, hey, hello. And then she finally responded and sent me a return label, and then I got the new set. I had to go from 8 to a 9, and so we will see how they fit. So I'll show you guys those in a moment. Funny enough, I thought I hadn't ordered this after all because they were taking so long to ship, right? So I'm like, oh, I forgot to pick up that card set. And then I went to see about when, you know, what's going on with these other items, what's taking so long. And I'm like, oh, I did order it. So that's good. So it's in the garden card making kit. Includes cards, layers, sentiments, and embellishments to make 10 cards. So this is very cute. I would go ahead and make a tutorial on this, guys. Like right now, I used to do that back in the day. You know, I get stuff in and I'm like, oh, well, I'll just work with it. But there are many videos I need to deadline like today, tomorrow, the next day. So I have to work on those instead today. And I'm sorry. A lot of times that's what happens. I'm just making videos for the future and then the video for that day does not work out for me too well. But hopefully I'll have something else for you today other than, well, I guess not other than, I mean, that's what's going to be the, Spellbinders 13 Days of Craftoween. Thanks for watching those videos, guys. I know they don't get a tons of views, especially now that the item is sold out, but hopefully it gives you some ideas if you've picked it up or if you didn't pick it up and you just want to sit and craft with me, right? So, really pretty. Let me see what they have as far as inspo. So you have your envelopes that are like that cream color. You have your card bases. You have your toppers. I suppose maybe you're supposed to cut into these, right? Because they're kind of plain, but maybe that's what it is. Your 3D adhesive, your beautiful flowers. Look at that. I love that butterfly. Really, and purples and pinks. So very different. That's why I picked this one up with the colors. Blue and yellow and blue on those guys. Then your beautiful, you know, just kind of background, those gold pieces they always include. Not so much flourishes, but yeah, just different pieces. I can see that. Is that a trowel? Isn't that cute? For in the garden. And then Life is a Garden, send you a bouquet of happiness, you know, thinking of you, friend, things like that are in here. I will say, coming up in September, guys, I don't know what this new kind of program is or what's going on, but YouTube, Google asked if I would like to review some HSN items. They gave me a huge list of things I could pick from. And so I chose things that I think you'd be interested in as far as crafting. But some of it's like kitchen stuff, and you'll see that in September. It's going to be really fun because I'm like, wow, that's a different kind of thing. So again, I only have these opportunities because of you guys, and we just hit 48,000, and I'm really, you know, proud of that and really thankful to each and every one of you guys for all these different opportunities that come across, you know, because of the views, because you guys are engaged and all that kind of stuff. So I really appreciate it. So it'll be a lot of fun. I haven't recorded those videos either, and I'm going out of town, so I need to record those too, or at least start on them. But some are craft related, and again, some are actually a pair of boots, because I was like, well, I should grab this pair of boots. They're very cute. You guys know I love boots, so I did that. And then some other items. So you'll see that starting in September. It's I don't know, a fun opportunity. But okay, so this is the inspo here. How cute is that? Well, like, where did this... Oh, yeah, that must be one of these pieces of cardstock. I'm like, where'd you get this garden books? That's really cute. But, yeah, I can see there's lettering on this one, on the back side of it. I can see through. I know you can't see it right now, but... Okay, so that's where that comes from. So, yeah, so they're just using the pieces like that. I mean, you can definitely run it through a die-cutting machine, right? But, yeah, that's what it looks like. It's kind of interesting because they didn't make it a pretty shape, you know? So... there you go. Real simple with the different layers and the card bases, right? Okay, that'll be a quick one. So no problem there. So I think that's all I have. Like I said, I'll check my mailbox in just a moment. Put these up. The other item I want to show you was those shoes. So let me open this up and see if these will work out better. And if not, then I don't know what happens then. Maybe that's my choice to just return them and I have to pay to return. I don't know. It's Etsy, so like, who knows, you know? Who knows, you know? Let's see. Let's open this guy up. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I have a lot of work to do, guys. I was woke this morning. I'm like, okay. Yeah. Got to do the work. Okay. Really cute, the boxes, like I said last time. Let's see. The packaging, okay. Very much like the one I showed you last time. This is kind of tore up, so I don't mind tearing it up a little bit more. And I will just try this on my foot and see how it goes. It is pretty sturdy. Like, it's not just like a foam base, which some shoes do have like a foamy kind of base. But let's try this on. Oh yeah, no, that's better. Okay, yeah. Like I said, it just depends, you know, that's why I like trying on shoes, obviously, as a sandal. The other one, my toe was like here, but then it looks like it's over the edge. You know what I'm saying? Even though your toe's touching this, it looked like it was out here. And then the back of my heel, the round part of it was like out here, right? And I was like, that looks silly. So with this one, it's perfectly on edge and perfectly in here. And that's all I want. That's all I ever want with this sandal. So if you're interested in these kind of shoes on Etsy, if you're a size 8, 8.5, you know, 8.5 really, and 8, you're going to order a 25. So if you order a size 8, because they're just using, you know, American sizing, it goes from 8 to 9. And a 9 is a 26. Generally, I still order a 25 and it fits perfectly. But for a sandal, it has to fit you right in the right spot. The other ones that have a closed toe, you know, that's fine. They worked out in the 25. But this one did not. So it's a cute shoe. Love it. Maybe I'll wear him Sedona. I'll go rock climbing. No, I'm just kidding. But obviously for the evening, guys. Maybe I'll wear those. All right. Well, thanks for watching. That is that. Again, I'm going to have a separate video for the beading items because there are a lot of items. Beadaholic is going out of business. And so I did shop. Oh, I don't know if they're going out of business, but it says store closing. So they have a YouTube channel that's been around for like 20 years or something. And then they're closing their stores. So that doesn't mean they're not making videos anymore. I will say, and I mentioned this in another video, if you are interested in Beadaholic, they're going to ask you for your phone number for a 10% off, but they're not going to honor that. So there's no need to give them your information if they're not going to honor the thing. So that's kind of a bummer. If you do check out and you want points, even though their store's closing, they'll still honor like points that you're getting. You're going to want to just pay normally. Don't use their shop pay. I never use shop pay for like, over 10 months or over 6 months. Like that's not, it's just the servicer, right? So if you see that and shop pay comes up and says, you've shopped before, you want to use your shop pay. It's just a servicer, like I think Tonic uses it. A couple of other places use it. And you can just say, no, I want to pay with, you know, a different whatever way. So that way you get your points and also make an account. So you can make sure to get your points if you're going to want those to turn into money off, you know, later, whenever. I don't know. I've never shopped with them before, so especially if they're store closing, I don't know when it's actually closing. I will say things were getting bought out of my cart, which I'm like, dang, I didn't know it was so busy in the bead world. Because I was like, oh yeah, I'll just leave it there. And nope, it was gone. Something else was gone. I'm like, that's crazy. So I guess the pricing's good, is what it seems like. Okay, guys, I gotta go so I can start making these other videos and then start working with these things that I just showed you because they're a lot of fun. See you all at the next one. Bye now.